The most common problem with people who are naturally high performers and why they have issues becoming managers, becoming leaders, is because they're impatient and they think they're smarter than everyone. So, for instance, when I was a top biller at a recruitment company, a globally renowned top biller out of thousands of people, it could not make sense to me. Like, it did not make sense to me. I could not empathize with people who couldn't do the job. I literally could not understand it because I thought everybody can do it. Like, everyone could do this because I did it and it's not that hard and you just have to have a little discipline. So it's very hard to connect with people if you are a high performer because you just see the world so differently and you're doing something that seems easy to you and you literally cannot understand why other people are struggling with it. And because of that, you're not a very patient manager because you can't really sit down with them and be like, okay, let's start from zero because you're used to already being at 75 and they're at zero. So this is my point, is that as you are very successful, it could be a curse because it makes you less relatable. It makes you less relatable because you don't understand the same struggles that some other people might be having because they're just not built the same as you are. And that creates a social and political divide, right? Like there's a divide against people who are on one end of the spectrum and the group of people on the other end of the spectrum. So this could happen with anything in your career, in your family relationships. Like, why would you blow all your money on a vacation to Joe Schmo country when you're already broke, cousin Annie? You have no sympathy. You have no patience for that person because you simply cannot understand how dumb they are with their finances. But to be real, a lot of people just aren't educated and or don't have the personal discipline or are suffering from trauma and don't know how to deal. Anyways, there's a million reasons why people are terrible at managing their finances. It's just really hard for people that are good at finances to understand that. And so this can be a negative. It can be a negative because it'll cause a negative interaction between someone like yourself and someone very different from yourself. So this is something you need to start learning as a top performer, as a type A person. You need to learn how to deal with people who are not on your level because you're going to meet them in every fact of life, every facet of life, your cousins, your friends, your significant others, their families, your peers at work, your leaders at work. Like, there are people that will do things that you think are so ridiculous and are so inconceivable. And that is the challenge, is you actually need to start understanding people and their motivations and start talking to them at their level, because you need to understand that not everybody is on the same page as you are. And you also might not be right on every single thing in the world. And that's hard to do. It's something that you have to learn.